welcome back to my channel, This Scholar Mama. My name is Mehaki and I post videos on homeschooling, managing a home, as well as working and studying from home. I am both a homeschool mom of 5 as well as for the full-time PhD student. In this video, I will share with you how I cook in bulk every 3 weeks for a family of 7. Each time I cook, I will cook different kinds of grains as well as chapati. I will make mandazi dough and I will also cook different kinds of meat. On this day, I also made zucchini bread, banana bread, cornbread, and a chocolate cake. The banana and zucchini bread are usually for breakfast, the cornbread for one meal during dinner, and the chocolate cake for dessert on Friday and Saturday. So one of the ways that I make this process a lot easier is that when I buy grains from the market, I usually ask the lady who sells them to me to prepare them for me so that all I need to do is to wash and pressure cook them. On the other hand, I'll have a lady who comes to help me once a week, and so she usually will have chopped the vegetables, chopped the pumpkin, because I usually put pumpkin in most of our grains, as well as chopped onions. And usually for tomatoes, I will just cut them in half, put them in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I will blend them. That makes the process of cutting them a lot easier, as well as when I put them in the food, then they cook a lot faster. On this particular day, I had even fried all the onions the day before. So I started with the grains. So those are the ones that I worked on first because they're a lot faster to cook since they have already been boiled. So I just fry the onion, put the tomatoes, add the grains, put the vegetables, and finish up with those. Then meanwhile, I'll be cutting up the meat, and that is what I will cook next. When I finish the meat, then I started preparing the batter for the cakes as well as the cornbread. And finally, I did the mandazi dough as well as the chapati dough and cooked up the chapatis. So for the chapatis, I will cook them to the end, but I do not usually put oil, which I do on the day that we are eating them. I find that way they taste better. Mandazi dough, I just keep it in the freezer until when I'm ready to cook the mandazis. So this process of cooking will take me all morning. On this particular day, we started at 8 a.m. and we were done by 1 p.m., including cleaning up the kitchen and the dishes we had used, other than the pot, which was still containing the hot food. All the girls also assisted me. Cooking in bulk is a big help because it not only ensures that you have a variety of different kinds of food to eat, including for breakfast, but it also helps me to save time during most of the time in the week. So I will make chips for the children, usually on Friday, so that takes a bit of time. But generally for the rest of the week, I do not spend a lot of time in the kitchen. And this is because what I will need to cook is either ugali or rice or pasta, and this really do not take a lot of time. I put a lot of vegetables in the food that I prepare when I'm cooking in bulk, like carrots, zucchini, cauliflower, broccoli, and so on. And I will usually put them at the end of the cooking process so that they do not overcook. I will also cook greens once in a while within the week, or cabbage. And when I cook, I will cook a lot of them and then freeze the leftover. So I will let the food cool down, which will take most of the afternoon. And then in the evening, I will pack the food in individual containers, just enough for one meal, and then pack them in the freezer. So I will arrange them and organize them in the freezer depending on when they will be eaten. So the food that we need to eat for that week will come to the top and so on and so forth. And that helps me because then I don't have to rummage through the entire freezer looking for specific food because all of it has been labeled and put in the right spots. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I post a new video every Sunday on managing a home, homeschooling, as well as working and studying from home. Thank you, bye, and see you next time.